Have you ever written any Python code that just refuses to work just for no reason? Maybe it's throwing error or worse, running without errors but giving wrong results. Well, that's where debugging comes. In this video, I will show you how to debug your Python programs like a pro, using different methods and tools to quickly find and fix your bugs and your errors. So I'll begin by what exactly is debugging. Debugging is the process of finding and fixing error, also called bugs in your code. And then let's can look at can call bugs by syntax error, logical error, or runtime error. The whole things that bugs can be. Like I said, it can be of the syntax error, can be of logic error or runtime error. In a real life analogy, think of debugging like fixing a leaking pipe. The leak bug causes water, wrong output to flow in an unexpected way, and your job is to find the leak and then fix it. Let's think of it also in a way. Let's say in a situation where you are done writing your code and then there are some misbehavior that is being happening in your code. This can be caused by a whole lot of things. They can cause by the IDE, it can cause by your system, can cause by your computer, can cause by a whole lot of things. Maybe your syntax misuse, maybe you made a mistake when you are writing some part of your code. So that's what basically I'm going to show you ways the error can be fixed. And one type of error that most of us encounter is the syntax error. And syntax error occur when your code is not written properly, when you don't actually use the right syntax that Python make uses of. So let's say, for example, you have something like if true, for example, and then let's say, and then you come under here and say print hello, for example. Let's run this. And so we are going to get a syntax error. This signifies that you need to have a colon here. This signifies that since it's a condition, it's going to be a block of code. And then you should have a colon here for this thing to work very well. This is an example of syntax error. We also have that of runtime error. Runtime error, you can say exception error that occur while the program is running. Example like dividing by 0, setting a variable that doesn't exist. Let's say, for example, let me comment this out. Let me say print 10 divided by 0, for example. No, this is a 0 division error. You can also call it, you can see 0 division error. This way, you can say that check for 0 before dividing. Sorry. Also, another one I'm going to look at is that of logic errors. And what is that? Is that the program runs but produces an incorrect result due to flaw logic. You know, at times when we are trying to do some mathematical operation, I want to do 2 times 2. Let me give an example. Let's say we want to do 2 times 2 times 5 times 6 times 7 times 8 times 9. This is going to provide, let's say in a situation where we want to 8 times 9 is going to times 8 times 6 times 7 is going to times 4 times 7 is going to times 2 times 2. If you are doing it in this way, it will definitely produce you an answer. But in this way, it doesn't do what I actually want them to do. To fix this kind of problem, in case of brackets to separate what you actually want first to be multiplied. Let's say in a situation where you want this 8 times 9 to be fixed, to happen first before it to then times it by 2. You can see 114. Let's say in a situation we didn't put this, we're still going to get a 114 because this doesn't have any big mathematical operation on it. Let's say want to pull minus here or something. Let's say I pull minus here and then I run the code. You can see I got 7. Let's say in a situation I want these guys to be minus first. So 8 minus is going to give us minus 1 times. It's going to give us minus 2. You can see I got minus 2, but initially, if I didn't cover them with this bracket, I got 7. So how can you fix and debug your script to have the can make use of the print statement like how I did. When you're writing something, when you write something, a huge number of code and instructions to help you to display the output, and then you can find out where the particular problem is. We also have using the try and accept block. Try and accept block just tend to handle the error. When it's in the accept part, you can try to put the accept. You can say accept exceptions. I've talked about what try and accept block, how it works. You can say accept an exception, and then you're going to display the output without crashing your script. You can also make use of the debugger. You can import debugger and make use of it. You can also make use of breakpoint. Let's say in a situation I want to use breakpoint, I can say x equals to 5. I can say y equals to 9. For example, I can say breakpoint. What does breakpoint do? It just pauses and find. Okay, let me do something like s plus y, for example. Let's see what's going to happen. You see the pauses to find out whether there's error on your script. Then if there's no error, it's going to run. You can see what happened down here. You want to check whether there's error on it. Okay, so another one you can use is using login instead of print. Is better for debugging. You can use like IDE, some IDE like this VS Code I'm using also have debugging already on it. Like for example, let me try printing. Let me try Z. Even though I know that Z does not exist, you can see right here it's highlighting that I have problem here. If I go on, if I hover over it and leave, you can see Z is not defined. This can also be useful when you're writing your code. When you're done writing it, as you look before you start the debugging, you don't look at it to know whether if the VS Code help you to solve some problem. So debugging is an essential skill in programming. You can use print statement for quick check, try and accept handling, logging for structured debugging, and ID2 for deep inspection. So that is all I've talked about in this video. So I think we'll wrap up this video and then I'll be happy to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.